Well, hello there, Tauruses. Now, this is a reading, you know who you are. It's for the Taurus, the video I put out earlier for a Taurus that was dealing with the Libra. So, one lived in the country, one lived in the city. Got some responses, so I'm going to do a follow-up on that. So, I've been doing a lot of, giving a lot of energy here for my Taurus on these cards. Okay, let's see what's going on here. You feel like you were stabbed in the back, but you've had a towering moment. Sorry. There was a towering moment, and I'm sure that towering moment was some kind of documentation or something that you guys have found. You know. Yeah, like it said before, you thought that you guys were all good and stuff, and it ended up being what it is. Problems and all that. And look at that, the Four of Wands, which is 11-11. But you have reason to celebrate because you have something coming in that is, see, you thought this mess was your wish fulfillment. If this mess doesn't change and you stay on where you're at, like, and this separation, like where he's at and where you're at, you're going to go down another path, and this is going to happen. You're going to end up at some celebration, and this you're going to meet somebody, and that person's going to be your wish fulfillment. Whatever it was that the Libra was hiding from you is no longer hiding. Like, it's out in the open. Yeah, because you've got tons of messages and clarification that has came into you. Yeah, and it's all balancing out now. Like, your eyes are wide open and it's balancing out for you now. You're putting the battles behind you because you just don't want to fight anymore. And you're kind of looking for, you know, see how your cups are still there? Okay. So, yeah. This is the Eight of Cups. And you notice how all 8 of Cups are still standing. So your cups are still there, but you're kind of contemplating, okay, should I go down another road? I mean, not leave nothing behind, you know, like not saying you're going to move away and get a different job and do all that, no. But you're just kind of going to go down a different path instead of doing the same path you're on because it was bringing too much of that, the battling. I do see, I do see something special coming, and let me see here. You know me and my notes, got to get it right. Yeah. So definitely something to do with the marriage coming up in your future. I don't know if you've worked it out with your Libra or not, or if you're just going to take a different path and end up with that one, and this ends up happening, but this did come after this, so no judging, you know, just putting it like the card says. So if you do end up going down a different path, if it doesn't work out between you and Libra, this and these two coincide. So it's your wish fulfillment in a marriage card. Like a dream come true. Yeah, and none of that nonsense from before, because you kind of felt like you were alone there for a while. You see how the Five of Cups, some of them are down, some of them are up. You just felt like you were blocked off from, you know, from some stuff in your material world. And that could be, you know, your honey. Let me get my other deck and we'll check out and see what Libra is feeling at this time, or if a different sign comes through for you. Yeah, I like it when things work out good. You know, even if there was a little heartache, you know, it's always lessons learned. Always. I mean, I've learned the biggest lessons in life from a broken heart. You know, you get your heart broken, you know, after a while it subsides. I mean, you'll always remember, but you're like, fuck, but I learned from, excuse my language, but I learned from that, you know? It's like, you know, too bad I had to go through it to learn, but, you know, life brings us little foothills that we have to go up and down, and, you know, nothing's never just that calm ever. Okay, let's see here. So, because this is the Libra energy. And remember I told you in the last reading, I was saying, God, it's Pisces energy, Pisces energy. So maybe your Libra's got kind of has some feminine energies. Because, and then all of a sudden it was Libra. And that's what's happening here. It starts out Pisces, but it'll probably, you know, it'll end up being Libra. But they aren't fearing anything. They're unhappy, and they've got some confusion going on. They're very, they're letting go. Yeah, they're letting go, and they're, they've got lack of self-discipline. They're showing, you know, they're being really weak about some stuff right now. You know, they're being they're not being very flexible about some stuff. They're giving what finances they do have, but they're putting it somewhere else instead of where they should be putting it. Yeah, they're sharing it with somebody else. They've definitely got a codependency problem going on, and they're very insecure in their emotions right now. They think that they are abundant, but when go Lovey, my dog wants out. But when in actuality, they're not. Because what makes you abundant is love and your authentic self. And when you aren't being true to yourself and to others, then you're not abundant, you know. So their abundant is like a false abundance, what they've got going on. But they feel like if they don't stay on the path they're on, they're going to have a missed opportunity, and they're just kind of slacking on any other responsibilities, because whatever they're doing, they're sharing their pentacles with somebody else and got their attention going somewhere else. They are determined about some kind of about something that's inspiring them. Very determined about an ending and a new beginning, a transformation. They're very determined about it, about some kind of transition that they're wanting to make. Yeah. Although they feel like they're going to betray somebody, and there might be a little deception going on. They're getting away with something. They feel like they're being sneaky. They're getting away with something. That's how they feel about it. And there's a potential for a new beginning. And when these two come up together, like the betrayal and the getting away with something, and then they feel like it's a new beginning, it usually means there's going to be a third party involved. There's kind of an imbalance in their work right now and their family commitments. They are going through a little bit of a depression and intense anxiety right now, maybe because of the problems they're having, I don't know, or what they're unsure about. But they are very, very materialistic, and it looks like they might have, whether it be gambling or something, an addiction problem. Now, addiction can be very many things. It doesn't have to be alcohol, it doesn't have to be drugs, it could be gambling, it could be sex, it could be just, you know, anything that's that they're OCD about, you know, anything repetitive like that, like it could be shopping, I mean, just all sorts of stuff. Yeah. But they are wanting speedy action, and they want a swift change. So that's their energy. That's what they're going through right now. Let's see what advice that Spirit is giving me for you, Taurus. Get my Okay, so I'm using my Life Purpose Oracle cards, and I hope that this does help you. And if it's something that you didn't want to hear, you know, I'm sorry. I don't sugarcoat. I just say what's in the card. You know, I don't judge. You know, I might give my opinion, my advice, but there's no judging here at My World Tarot. No. None. Zero. Zilch. We all have a past. We've all been through stuff. Yeah. And that's what we learn from. Now, if this is your wish fulfillment, or you know, or you thought was, who's to say that they just don't need to go down their path, and you guys will meet up later, and you know, when they get their head on straight. I don't know, but right now it's just showing that they're in a very selfish place within themselves, and yeah, like they're being greedy. They're being, you know, they're wanting money from you to give somebody else, you know, to go play with somebody else, which is very unfair. And I think I mentioned that in the last reading I did. Let's see what Spirit has to say. Okay, so creative expression. Your soul longs to express itself, you know, using creativity. So it just means that, you know, you're needing some soul searching time. You need soul time. And so meditate, yoga. Like I've always said, yoga, when you do yoga, it clears the chakras and gets them lined up. And, you know, so that always helps. Meditation helps. Whatever your beliefs are, pray. Next one is counseling. You heal with kind words, wise advice, and empathetic ear. So find a friend that will listen to you, and it's because don't hold nothing in, and just express your feelings, you know. And if you know you're mad at this Libra, write it down on paper. Just scribble it down, and then, you know, throw it in the burn pile and burn it, you know, so that it just goes away. So that way you don't have all that negative energy. Sensitivity. You're becoming more sensitive and need to make changes accordingly. And those are the messages from Spirit. So, yeah, you know, if this resonates, let me know. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, share, and yeah, Taurus. I hope that this reading helped you and gave you a little bit more clarity. So, I appreciate you and I love you guys. I'm sending out lots and lots of hugs and kisses and lots of positive energy, and I will see you at the next reading.